Hello, Starlight, and welcome to Priestess Serenity's YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie. I'm going to be your tarot card reader today. So, this video is going to be a general predictions for Taurus season. So, happy birthday to Tauruses. I'm very happy to have you here, but you do not have to be a Taurus sun to enjoy this reading. This is general reading for all zodiac signs. So Taurus season is from April 20th to May 20th. If you like more additional details about what's happening during spring of 2021, I would highly recommend you to watch my previous predictions. Also, if you just want to recap to see if maybe to finish out what's happening in Aries season, you can also click on my previous Aries seasons videos. I will also be doing a romance pull for Taurus season, so don't miss out on that. So let's just give a brief description about Tauruses. So Taurus are known for their love of life's pleasure. So it could be both the simple pleasures of food, wine, fresh flowers, grapes, but also the luxury brands. So they're all about, yes, they love the finer things in life, but also Taurus like to slow down. What Taurus's real life goal is to have enough money to do nothing. That's what Taurus wants to do, which is so funny because they're the bull, so they have to work extremely hard to reach that end goal of theirs. So just a little tidbit on that. So because of their natural inclination with luxury and that type of stuff, they're very in touch with their root chakra, more so than others. And then they're also notoriously stubborn, so you can't change a Taurus from their ideas. It's not going to happen regardless of what you try to say. Once it's a belief, they won't change it unless they so choose, and that's just a given because they are a fixed sign. So during Taurus season, I'm going to encourage you all to practice self-love via gift giving to yourself. So what I'm trying to say, in other words, is treat yourself. So if there is a bag, a restaurant you've been dying to go to, either in or takeout, treat yourself. It's Taurus season. This is the perfect time to engage in that behavior. Okay, so it's all about pleasures and enjoying yourself to the fullest and hard work. The hard work is what's going to get you your pleasures. Okay, so we have 3 piles here today. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Again, that is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. We're gonna take a deep breath together 3 times to really center yourself and reconnect into this reading, so that you could pick the pile that calls most to you, and I'll see you in your pile. Okay, bye, Starlight. Oh, see you soon. Hello, pile 1. Those who picked this rose quartz facial roller, this is going to be your reading. Okay, so really these cards are pre-shuffled, so I'll just be pulling. So we have here Judgment card. So your overall energy for Taurus season is going to be self-awareness, self-awakening. I'm getting a sense of it is time. The time has arrived for whatever is approaching your life to come. Okay, so we're gonna keep pulling. Well, laying out cards because I already pulled. Okay, so we have here 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords, and Judgment. See, double confirmation. The time has come, salvation has come. So what I'm seeing here is that there are 2 things. So for pile number 1, I feel like you're making a decision of cutting someone out of your world. This decision is going to be a drastic one for you, and you've been avoiding this. This is why Judgment has popped up twice to the same major arcana. That's not a coincidence, obviously. So to you, whatever this decision is, what I feel like is you're cutting someone off. It's causing you mental anguish rethinking the situation. However, and it's also 2 of Wands. So it's like a decision that has to be made. It's kind of like a fork in the road. There we go. That's the word I want to use. It's going to affect your universe. Also, it feels like this is like a spirit, like, it's about a karmic. You're trying to decide what to do with a karmic relationship. So let me just keep taking a card. So we have Caterpillar, Mule, Chair empty, Throne, Shield, and V. Okay, so again, I'm just getting a lot of confirmation. This is definitely about separating someone. So we have here Caterpillar that says things are not always be this way. A change is coming, right? So again, it's confirmation. Like, this decision is going to change. It's going to change your life, but I feel it's going to change it for the better in this season. Pile number 1. I know it's very hard for us to let go of a relationship. Sometimes we hold on to relationships because of time, because of shared intimacy, because the other person or even yourself are going through difficult times. But I'm seeing that this relationship doesn't serve you anymore. I feel like this person is causing you more stress than anything else, and they're not giving you what you need. So we also have here the Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Like, I mean, we are in Taurus season, so this just could be the energy. This could just literally be you dealing with a Taurus, or that the person that you've been, or let's say this person and you have been trying to, well, you actually, I feel like this is a more of a you situation. You've been trying to meet this person midway, that you've been trying to understand their point of view. You've been trying to have them understand your point of view, but they're refusing to see it. So what I'm getting is that this person could have traits of narcissism. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So then we have here Chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. Yes. So what I'm seeing from God, Spirit, the angels, is that it's best for this person to leave your life, and it's better for you to do it rather than them, because we also have here the Throne. You see how these 2 seats are differently? So you have a decision: either they leave your life and leave you in shambles, or you take the position of authority and do it for yourself. Like, either way, this person is leaving, but it's up to you to decide how they're gonna leave. Do you want them to have the power over you, or do you want to finally take charge in this relationship? So you have here, you need to defend yourself. So for some of you guys, there might be a lot of slander being used against you. Like, again, very narcissistic traits. I'm feeling that they might try to slander you to your common group of friends, or even to your coworkers, and say, so and so is so mean. They told me that I was toxic and that I was being unfair, but how can you believe that? And then they'll tell like an issue, but then everyone will see right through them, because it's just like, we know what you've put so and so through. We've seen it with our own eyes. Like, stop playing games. And so that's why we have here victory. So victory in some endeavor. So when you set your boundary, when you set this person straight, when you set this person go, you're going to feel such a relief about having this person out of your life. Okay, pile number 1. So then we're going to keep going. We have here physical outlet, authority, double confirmation. It's the pile. Share your wisdom. Perfect. Liz, I love when cards just keep popping up in the same word, just keep popping up. So we have your physical outlet. So for some of you guys, it just could be dancing or going to the gym. I feel like an exercise will help like release a lot of pent up stress and tension that was in your body that you were unaware of. Yoga for some, but I'm really getting like an expressive dance, like even twirling around and feeling free would like do so much for your soul. So yeah, take the authority of the relationship. Like, you should be the person who takes control of your life, and you need to decide who you want to be in the journey of life with you. Because there's no point of having people you don't like in such like, it's like watching a bad movie that you hate and then just continuously watching the bad movie, and then when people ask you why, you don't have an actual response. All you say is, I hate this movie, and there's no redeeming qualities about it. So it's like, so why do you keep watching? And You don't have time for that. So share your wisdom. So for other people in the future, I feel like what's going to happen is you're going to handle the situation and people are going to like be surprised and compliment you about how well you handled the situation, and that you're going to give someone that you didn't expect to advice about how they can handle their own situation. Okay, pile number 1. So we have here, next cards is Chameleon, Soul Tribe, Owl Sight, and then Koi Carp, Abundance. So yeah, I kind of got that. So I feel like this person was like a very like to some aspect was part of your family tree, which is when I say maybe for some of you they're part of your family tree, but I mean like a soul family tree that you had a connection for them, and that's why this relationship lasted for so long. But they were just a karmic, so it was something for you to learn and learn boundaries even within your own soul family. Or in this life they were just like, I'm just gonna be horrible, and you're gonna have to tell me to stop being horrible or leave, okay? And then you agreed to that, and then that's why you're in this situation. Or it's just like you guys know each other from a religious group, and you're realizing that they don't really follow the religious text like you think they should, like that type of sense. So it's safe to be seen. So you're gonna. So once you let this person go, you're gonna like show more authentic version of yourself. So people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, I didn't know you were like this. Like the chameleon, what happens is that they blend into their surroundings, right? So I feel like this person was taking up so much of your time and your energy that people kept associating them with you. And once you let them go, people will see you for your individual self, because you see how this chameleon is standing out against the leaves. He's not even trying to match it. He's blue, the leaves are green. Okay, we have owl here. So detach your emotions from situation you can't control. So again, I'm really getting like this is a strong narcissist where they're going to try to guilt trip you so the relationship could be ongoing, but you're going to have to use wisdom like the owl to understand that this is a technique and that you can't control a person's reaction, but you can control yours. And honestly, if it's really hard to let someone go, I'm just gonna have to say you have to block them or change your routine a little bit to like alternate it, or learn how to cut sentences short with them. Like once you make a decision, especially a decision to remove someone from your immediate circle and your close sanctum, like you have to be firm with it. And we have abundance. So once this person leaves, you're going to get the friends you want. I feel like I'm like, see all these koi together and this chameleon. What this person did was that they hid you from the rest of the world, the rest of your coworkers, the rest of your friends, because they wanted you to themselves, right? So we have here all these koi together, and you're this golden koi here. Like you have so much to give, pile number 1, but this person was the person in this reading was taking so much of your energy you didn't even have time to open up to other people. So we have your abundance, move with the flow of abundance around you and through you. So once you let this person go, like if you were ever concerned, if I don't have this person, I have no one, I'm going to let you know right now that is not true. You're going to find a group of people that understand you and accept you for who you are. Okay? So then we have here Moon in reverse, Mars in reverse, and then the Sun in reverse. Okay? So what does that mean? So in reverse for the Sun, for the Sun and for the Moon. So for the Moon in tarot, it means secrets, but I feel like, and then when it's in reverse, it means like secrets are being revealed. But in this case, I'm getting like it's an emotional outlet. Like I feel like, okay, so this person that you are dealing with had a very nurturing like energy where you felt like you could confide in them, and that's why you've been in that situation for so long. But that's also why you're stagnant in the situation, because it's like, oh, but they were nice to me before. When they're not in this mood, they're nice to me and they listen and they hear me out. Like that's the energy I'm getting from here. And then we have here the Sun in reverse, and it's like because of their narcissistic behavior and their controlling behavior and other traits, I don't want to assume, you weren't able to fully express yourself. I feel like there are moments where you want to say something, but you withhold because you know that person will not react well to the words that you have chosen to say. What does that mean? An example, let's say okay, I'll use an example from Malcolm and Marie because I love that movie right now. So Malcolm doesn't agree with this movie reviewer who previously called his work mediocre but now loves his work because it's so acclaimed, and he goes through this whole dialogue, basically monologue really, just berating this person, and then Marie just looks at him, laughs, and then like eventually like says, but you agree with her, right? Because the other person sucked. And he's like, yeah, but like that type of thing. Like I feel like you just sit there quietly hearing this person rant about something that you know doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to unreverse these for you because we don't want that energy here. So what we want for you is a healthy emotional relationship with others. We want you to move forward, follow that Mars energy. Listen, whatever you were stopping yourself in Aries season, you need to do now. And then your sun, like find your most inner truth, okay? So then we have here inspiration in reverse, universal collection in reverse, and abundance. And then there's other cards. Sorry, I forgot. This pile pulled a lot for this particular deck. I was gonna say, like, look, another confirmation, abundance. It's about abundance. Okay, so we have here inspiration. I feel like you don't know what decision to make. You have no idea what to do. It's just kind of like you feel stuck. Like again with the Mars, seeing with the Mars energy, like there's no desire to do anything because it's just like, what's the point? I'm gonna unreverse that for you. And then we also have here universe connection. So I also feel like you have been disconnected. You've been disconnected with everyone, including your soul family, some of you, your family, your friends. Yeah, I feel like this is a very difficult person. They have made you forget who you are, and I'm going to reconnect you to that, because once you have rediscovered yourself, you're going to be in abundance. Like everything you've ever wanted is going to come. And when I say abundance, it's not always like I have $1,000 in my hand. Like I wish for another simi, but the odds of getting another simi is like slim to none at this point. But I feel like people are more inclined to buy you food. People are more inclined to help you with small favors. You'll start to realize that strangers are helping you during this time. And we also have compassion. So I'm not getting this like compassion for the person you're going to let go or should let go. It's more compassion for yourself, to like forgive yourself for being in the situation. I feel like for you guys, if you kind of were like innocent and young at the time you met this person, not even young, maybe you were naive too. Like you just thought that maybe you could change this person, improve this person, help them discover themselves, and you realize that wasn't the case. And then we have here inner peace. So yeah, once you like find your compassion to yourself, you're gonna, yeah, definitely inner peace. And then I also say like go into nature to get that last bit of advice, like to really calm and zen yourself. That's where you're gonna find the peace. But we also see here the fire. So I'm gonna say this. Once you guys have healed, and especially like during the end of Taurus season, I feel like you're gonna come back and you're gonna clap back at this person. Like, I'm not saying don't do it, because I'm a little mixy. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm a little mixy. But I believe Spirit has your back if you clap back at this person. But I wouldn't mean like be vicious. This is a very like sneaky like energy. Okay, so I'm gonna go get the charms and I'll be right back. Okay, pile number one. So we got interesting charms. So what I see here is like there's a current. Okay, so first of all, we have here this charm. I feel like some of you guys may be authentic, like your ethnicity or nationality is Italian or Spain. Let me double check. No, this is Spain. So Maybe you're Hispanic, a Spaniard, even Filipino. I was conquered by Spain at one point, guys. So I'm seeing what's definitely happening is that you're not able to travel. So I feel like some of you guys feel like you're stuck in your situation, and that's not true. That is a mental state. I just want you to know that. And then I do see like, okay, so this is an either or. It could be a masculine energy or a feminine energy, but I also feel like in this group of friends, you like, and the new friends you're going to create in your new soul family and the people that you're actually connect, I feel like you're going to meet a counterpart. So this could be like either another karmic connection, but I don't feel like it would be. It would be more of either a deep soul connection or a twin flame connection. I'm leaning more towards soul connection is what I'm hearing. So I feel like you're going to meet this person through this friend group, and it's gonna be a lot of text messaging. So what I'm getting is that it might not even be romantic. For some of you guys, don't just feel like this person actually understands you. Like this is like the person that you actually want the person you're disconnecting from to be, in a sense. Okay, or this could also be that some things like this is an ongoing story that's gonna continue happening in Gemini season, because this is to me also Geminis. Okay, and that's gonna be your reading. If you like this reading, please like the video, comment if this reading resonated. If you'd like to see more of my content, you can hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon to be notified for the next video, and I'll see you next one. Okay, bye Starlight. Hello pile 2, those who picked this jade face roller, this is going to be your reading. Okay, so I'm ready pre-shuffled, and we're gonna go straight into it. Okay, so we have here the Emperor for the general energy of Taurus season. So what that could mean is that it's time for you to take charge. It's time for you to in your power. I feel like for some of you guys, you might have some placements in Aries. I mean, that's why this card's coming out. So let's just go for your tarot. We have here the Strength in reverse, 9 of Swords in reverse, King of Cups. Okay. All right. So what I'm getting here is that you're going to be going through a lot of internal strength. So what I'm saying is that your mental strength is going to be put to the test. Okay, pile number 1. I mean, not pile number 1. Maybe it's for those of you who are thinking about pile number 1, should click there. There was a lot of like mental stress there too. That might resonate for some of you. So what I'm getting here, right, is that there's like, I feel like there is this idea that you can't go on, but you're surprising even yourself about how strong you are. Like I feel like in the past you might have had some mental anguish. I want to say this card's like my anxiety, depression, like mental illness card, but like during like what's it called? Not flurry. Furry? Nope. No. Maybe some of you guys are furries. I don't know. Okay, I'll just use the other word. An episode. Like when there's like a bad like episode like you guys have dealt with recently, but I feel like you're like conquering that you're kind of like you're helping calm yourself down from the disillusions is what I'm getting from this reverse. Because we have here the King of Wands, which is the masters of their emotion. So I feel like this season, especially, all of this idea that I can't is you're gonna find out that you can, and you're gonna find out that you're strong. You're more emotionally stronger and mentally stronger than you believe yourself to be. And I'm going to be very clear about what that means. You are aware that you need assistance and help. And that's the first step to getting better. So you are taking the measurements yourself to help yourself clear your mind, is what's happening. That's what's happening in Taurus season. You are your own agent to get the help you need. This is the self love and self-care that I was talking about in the intro. Like, you are definitely going to overcome whatever is happening in your life. You're going to be emotionally mature while doing it. So let's pull the rest of the cards, well, oracles. So we have here the Wall, misunderstanding, key, bird flying, December, lightning, lobster. Okay, so we have here that this whole situation could have come up from a simple misunderstanding for some of you. It could just literally be that the wrong message was sent to the wrong person, or just the wrong word choice. You know, some people, English is not their first language, or, you know, their language is not their first language that they're communicating with you, so they might not have an understanding of what that actually means. Or you assumed, and because you made an assumption, you believe that to be truth, and that wasn't the truth. We have here a successful outcome to your problems. So for some of you guys, I feel like this is like you getting into a treatment, you getting into a better flow of communication with this person that I'm talking about, and this is on this way. Yeah, so like Taurus season is gonna start off with a miscommunication that's gonna like cause you to have like anxiety, and then you're gonna realize like it wasn't that way, and that person's gonna message you. So I feel like this person could be a Sagittarius or a Capricorn, or you could be a Sagittarius or Capricorn because of December. But it's also just like, it feels kind of cold from this person and a lot of lightning. So control your anger or you'll be sorry. So I feel like what happens is that some of you guys want to do the silent treatment, but if you want, either you want to do the silent treatment or you want to send a nasty text because you're upset about what this person did. And again, because it's a misunderstanding, you're gonna lash out at this person, and it's gonna cause fraction in the relationship. So remember, there are times where we can say things, but we can't take them back. So always remember that when you're in a fit of rage. Like, do you want to destroy the relationship? Do you want this relationship to be changed forevermore? So you also have your lobster, financial pinch. So for some of you guys, it might be a miscommunication about money, raise, the hours were wrong. Like, I feel like what could happen is that you're just like, oh my gosh, like you forgot to pay me on this day. It's like, oh my God, I forgot. And then next paycheck, they'll like fix it. So just be mindful of that. We also have here, next cards is trust, patience, nature. Okay, so trust in the process. Be patient yourself while you're going through this, and that it's gonna naturally occur. Like, I was reading a Tumblr post recently where it's just like, you're not gonna heal automatically from cleaning your room, but your cleaning room is gonna make you feel better. And that's the progress. That's the progress you need to think about. Like, I'm eating more vegetables and I'm not seeing instant results in a change of my body or gut weight or any of that, but it's going to be the stepping stone to the next step. So that's what we need to be mindful of, the stepping stones. Like, the authority that you're taking is like taking authority over yourself, where it's just like, I'm going to be a better version of me. Okay, so we also have here honeybee, divine feminine. We have here squirrel, spiritual maintenance, and then we have here dolphin, Atlantis. Okay, so what does that mean? So what I'm seeing is that some of you guys need to get in touch with your feminine self. Again, this is going to meet back saying self-care. But I also see that for some of you guys, this could be like about romance. And don't worry, we'll have another reading on that. So stay tuned on that. You also have here spiritual maintenance. It's like, be your own caretaker. Again, this is about taking authority about yourself. Like, you need to take care of yourself. You need to indulge the pleasures of of living a human experience. Okay, we also have here dolphin. It says healing energy or surfacing. Stop and listen. So this is about taking time to reflect and to listen to your soul and to reflect on it. So there is a side of you that is saying what it wants, but you have not been like paying attention to it deeply. This is the season to do that. And this is again like gonna go over into Gemini season is what I'm getting here. So we have here 10 house 10 in reverse. We have here South Node upright and house 2 upright. So what does that mean? So we're gonna flip that, where it says structure, discipline, life mission, accomplishments, and career. Okay, so again, this is just confirmation, like this whole triple confirmation for me. And also the rose, like, and another rose, like, you guys are gonna have an interesting love life, like, later, I guess. Like, this is like me, the bud has started to open, is what I'm getting for pile number 2. So we have here, yeah, you're creating structure in your life in order to be the person you want to be. Like, you need to create the structure so that you can accomplish the goals you have in mind. So destined to release, so it's like releasing this insecurity, this false narrative of yourself that you can't, but you can. So this is a lot of like programming words of affirmation in that sense for you to become the person you want to be. Like, you all got to start somewhere. Like, not everyone's born perfect. Not even Beyonce. She worked on that, okay? And then she became perfect. So no one's actually perfect, but you know, Beyonce's a close one. So we have here house 2, which says physical security, possessions, material wealth, and self-worth. So like, listen, house 2 is like Taurus's like home. So what I'm getting, like, this is the season where you are like taking care of yourself. Like, this is about self-worth. This is about taking like material wealth. Like, this is again like confirmation about my intro, where I'm just like, yeah, take care of yourself, love yourself in this material world, because there's a lot of beautiful things in here. So we have here what's it called? Resurrection. There we go. Words were failing me for a second. Pile number 2. We have here mortality in reverse. And then we have here divine feminine. Okay, this is again like confirmation about divine feminine. This is like, it came out twice, guys, like twice. So I feel like you guys are the divine feminine, and what's happened is that you guys are used to being drowned in your emotions, and that's why in the past you were just like riddled with anguish. But like, you're going to learn how to master your skills. Like, we're leaving the queen energy to go to the king energy, and it's not like the queen energy isn't good, but it's like we need to be better at controlling ourselves. And I'm going to put this in upright so that we're reminded how short life is, and why we need to enjoy it. So that's what Taurus season is really about too. It's like, life is short. I'm seeing that because now I'm an older child, and I'm starting to semi-understand how the world works, and I still have time to like play, and I still want to explore, okay? So I'm gonna say, write down your goals, write down a strategy plan for what you guys want, you know, manifestation journal, all of it, and start working on it, okay? And then I'm gonna be right back with your charms. Okay, pile number 2, this is gonna be your charms. Okay, so we have here the egg, which I mean, new beginnings. Definitely, you're gonna do a new change of start. You're gonna have a new strategy, I feel. And then we also have here Sylvain. So I feel like there's more meets the eye. I feel like people don't really truly know what is going on around you. I feel like you have a very good mask. But you have a group of friends that you're going to be reconnecting with and spending time with. It might even be like your birthday or something. So happy birthday. Yeah, enjoying pleasures and time. I also I see a lot of like anguish as well with the 3 of Swords. and like teardrops here. It's popping up a lot into this this week's reading. Yeah, definitely stay tuned for the romance reading, because it looks like it's going to be very interesting. So we have, yeah, so it's like a work-life balance, and then some of you guys need to eat pasta, or maybe you are Italian, or the person that one of the persons is Italian. I feel like for you, pile number one, you are definitely, I mean, not pile number one, again, you might resonate with pile number one. You guys are definitely the divine feminine in this pile, and then I feel like there is a divine masculine that's like somewhere in the mix. Like, I will get more into detail in the romance reading, but until then, stay tuned. And now it's gonna be your reading, pile number two. If you like this reading, please like this video. If this reading resonated, leave me a comment, tell me like what about it like hit your strings. There we go, that's the word. If you like my reading style, you can click the subscribe button and click on the bell icon if you'd like to be notified for the next reading, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye, Starlight. Hello, pile number three. Those who picked this flat rock facial thing, use it for your face. I forgot what it's called. It's gonna be your reading, okay? So these cards are already pre-shuffled, so get ready, because it's a doozy so far. So we have here the moon in reverse, so it means secrets are going to be revealed. Like, okay, so what I think about the moon card is like things your intuition already knew are going to be made to light in the real world is what's happening, okay? So it's not like, oh, you did not know this. It's just kind of like, oh, it's been confirmed, okay? So we have here the King of Wands in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse, the Tower, and then the Ten of Disc, which is Pentacles. Okay, so this is what's gonna happen here, pile number three. So this person could, both of these people, or even you, take what resonates, like what doesn't. We have here a masculine energy. They could be Aries, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We also have here masculine energy of air, so that they could be either Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So I'm seeing here is that this person is actually going to be very like, so for the King of Swords, what I'm getting is that they're going to have loose lips. They're not going to communicate very well. It's just going to be like, if you thought they were going to keep a secret, this is not the season to talk to them about. So like, if you know any air signs, or even people with dominant air signs, like, don't tell them a secret. They have loose lips this season. And I also see here for the King of Wands that you're going to do something impatient. Like, they're not the master of their element right now, which is creation. So I feel like what they're going to tell you is like really, really, really dumb ideas that have nothing to do with the case scenario, like at all. And then the Tower, what I'm seeing here is that these beliefs that you've had are going to be tested. So I feel like for some of you guys, this might be like testing like your group of friends. Be like, my friends are not what they seem, to some of you guys. Or this like a whole different like, you're going to be testing how you maneuver things that you once thought were true. Because once you handle that, you have the Ten of what's it called? Of Pentacles. There we go, of Disc. And like, look at all these gems that are under, and then the peacocks. Like, this is all about material wealth. And this makes sense because we're definitely in Taurus season, which is all about material wealth. So happy family, kid in the middle. I feel like there might be a child involved, or like childish energy about it. So maybe there's a child glee about like having this new abundance like come in, where it's just like, or for some of you guys, it's just kind of like this Tower moment, this change is going to help lead you to this future. And you're seeing the stepping stones of that in this season, in this year. Okay, so more oracle cards we have here: the Parrot, August, Grape, Fair Man, Barrel, Desk, hat, feather, goldfish. Okay, so we have here parrot. Someone will gossip about you, about all your secrets. Again, this is like the moon in reverse. So what does that mean? Again, like I said about the King of Swords, like this air sign is going to be talking all your business. So like, don't do anything that's, don't do anything that you wouldn't want people to know about in front of this person, okay? Like, if they ask you out to go to a bar with a group of friends and stuff and you think like everything is fine that day, I want you to know that they're checking you. They're keeping it in the back of their mind, and they're gonna like casually mention this in August when you're gonna be like, bro, like, but this happened in April, and they'll be like, but like that type of scenario. So like, yeah, just don't do it to yourself, man. Just don't do it. Like both of these people are into gossipy, and like you don't want to handle that about in August, like at all. So we have here grapes. It says time to let go and have fun. Yeah, so like I said, this could accidentally happen when you're like trying to just let loose and like let go of tension. This person just watching you and then gonna like speak about it in a different time. So you have a fair man, dealing or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. So like they could be fair skin, like the card said, gray, blonde, red, white hair on their facial features, on their head, whatever. Just know it's an older man, and like, yeah, they gossipers. And then we have here barrow. It says you're feeling something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So I mean, yeah, this corresponds to me to the Tower, where it's just like the life you have been living and the life you're currently living is not the life you want. And so it's just like you're just reconstructing about what you want your life to be moving forward. Okay, so we have here desk. It says pay attention to work. So if you have, if you do data management, coding, even if you're a teacher, just be careful that you are on your, on top of your game, because it's going to impact you in the long run. I feel like, yeah, because you guys need to pay attention to your work, because it's going to end up with a promotion. So it's like you're going to be playing a different role. So for me, that's a promotion. So for some of you guys, you might have been promoted in the late of Aries season, or like we'll get a promotion in Taurus season. But it's like you're going to be playing a different role at work, and that's why you need to be paying attention at work. And it's so that someone you know is unreliable and insincere. So this person, for some of you, what's end up happening, which sad to say, guys, sorry, it's true. So some people that you thought would be good at, or are good at their job, once you get this permission, you will get permissions to see their actual work from this promotion. You're gonna realize, oh no, they were talking out of their ass. Oh, they don't know what they're doing. And then you're gonna be like, yikes. So you're gonna want to have a conversation with this person, but like just let them, like, I wouldn't say act on it your first month of this new position, because it would look very shady. But what I would say is take note of it, okay? And then we have here increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Again, I feel like this is definitely about material wealth, which again makes sense. We're in Taurus season after all. So this promotion is going to bring in more money. This more money is going to bring abundance. It's going to like help you live the life you want. We have here Archangel Metatron. There we go. You are not alone. And pray. So I feel like for you guys, it feels lonely on the top is what I'm getting. So it's just like, this is about your crown chakra, like realizing and manifesting, like you and God are co-creating this reality for yourselves. Like if you have been saying all quarantine that you want more money, you want more responsibility, you want to like create the foundation for your descendants, like this is the time. You're not alone in this. So it might be like you're the only person that was promoted in your job, or even like got the teaching assistant position or fellowship. I feel like I'm gotta be more specific, because some of you guys, like, I feel like it's a lot like an internship too, like a lot of things like happen from your only group of friends or even your own school, and you're like, wow, I don't really have a support system. I just want you to know, like, your angels and your spirit guides and God is with you during this process and this change of life. Like, you're shifting into a better person. And to, like, pray for stillness, for direction, I feel, for you, because we're working on goals. Like, I feel like you guys still don't know exactly what you want to do, but you do know that there is a ripple effect about your actions, and that's what you want to make sure is done completely. So we have here tenderness, whale. We have here the sloth, and we have here lion, honor. So I feel like for some of you guys, you may be a Leo or have some Leo placements, you know. So we have here whale, tenderness. It's like show compassion and forgive what needs to be forgiven. So for some of you guys, it's just like go easy on these two fools. Like, they're gonna be talking smack, but you know, it's just for a time. It's really just for a season. But like, be cautious around them because we don't want to deal with gossipers. So digital detox. So what I am gonna say is, do not post your crazy stuff on the internet. Do not post your crazy stuff on the internet. Do not post your crazy stuff on the internet. Like, if you are under the age of 21, do not, and you live in the United States, do not post drinks of you smoking hookah, marijuana, drugs, freaking cans of alcohol, bottles of alcohol. Like, don't do it to yourself. Like, I know it looks cool and it's aesthetic, but like, don't post it online. If you want, I would rather you do it with a disposable camera than you do with your own actual camera, because people can hack that too. I had a theater teacher say once that the beauty of the 70s is that his memories will be locked inside of a box. And then our memories are uploaded into a cloud that anyone can have access to. So I want to keep that in mind for you guys about how the internet works. Okay, so you'll start having your honor. It says honor your soul and celebrate this journey. Like, so for some of you guys who are very young and you need to appreciate this teenage years, I know it sounds like I'm talking man smack and like I have no idea what I'm talking about, but those years never repeat. You'll never be that age again. You'll never have those experiences again. So like all this like traditional stuff, like people like tell you and you're kind of like on the fence about, just do it so you can just say you did it, honestly. And don't rush to grow up. This is like for the kids, like don't rush to grow up. For the older adults, you know, just don't Drex. Probably don't drink and drive. But don't text and drink. Don't tweet and drink. Like, don't be near your phone when you're about to do this stuff with these shenanigans, because these two people, and I feel like one of these people is like we got fuckboy energy right over here for the King of Wands, like total fuckboy energy. So like if he sees any of that, he's gonna be like eating it up and be like, oh, but you can hang out with them, but you can hang out with me. And it's just like, bro, I don't want you. Like, that's the type of energy I'm getting. And then honor yourself. It's just like, I don't have to like be with someone I don't want to be with. Like, come on now. Like, why are we wasting time here? So then we have here Sagittarius in reverse. Again, it's about this playboy energy. He just trying to pop up. And then we have here house 11. And then we have here square. Okay? So we're gonna reverse Sagittarius here. So you're gonna be optimistic this ongoing season, just exploring, just, you know, like getting the vibes, like figuring it out. Like you'll be with like your friends and like-minded people. Like these are people you're gonna be chilling with and like having fun with. But what I'm seeing here is like a challenging situation and a mountain to climb. It's just like, it's gonna be challenging maneuvering how to handle people who just should not be in your circle, or like you thought we're gonna be cool and then turns out they weren't. So it's just like, I gotta navigate how not to step on those toes because I'm not doing it. So we have here domesticity. I don't know why I can't pronounce this right now. domesticity. I can't pronounce it right now today. Sorry, guys. We have enlightenment, and we have pleasure. Again, Taurus season, like, it just keeps coming up. So, like, I know the story is that she became like one of the god's like favorite wives. Like, this god had multiple wives, and she was like the youngest wife, obviously, and then became his favorite. Like, she learned how to be domestic. So I feel like for some of you guys, it's like, let me actually come back and read the book, because I feel like there's something that needs to be read. I'll be right back here. The goddess of love and domesticity, Oba, is signaled for you to focus on tending your own home and domestic area. Leaning into your home life is going to help support you at this time. Okay, so for some of you guys, it could literally just be like, relax, stay at home, like, don't go out so much. For some of you guys, it's just like, we're still in quarantine, like, relax. Some of you guys might just be like rehome decorating, you know, to make your little living spaces or your large living spaces feel more homey and like more reflection of you. And we also have here enlightenment. So yeah, I feel like this is gonna be a book that you're gonna read that's gonna help change your mind and like help you reframe your life, your current life standings. Is definitely, I feel like this book is gonna be very important to you. I have no idea what that book could be, but like, let me know if you find a book in Taurus season that's just like, wow, like, this book really changed my life. And then we have here pleasure. Again, confirmation about Taurus season. So simple pleasures, even adult pleasures, and I don't know, just like enjoy it. Pile number 3, like, enjoy all that life has to give to you. So I'm gonna go get your charms now. Okay, pile number 3. So what I'm getting, that this could be like connected to work, like I said earlier, like a little damn pan. Like, you guys might just do a work outing and then like you want to burn it up, you want to like set it off, you want to go off on this work employment. But I'm going to suggest you not to do that, because you don't want these gossip rumors in August. Okay, pile number 3. So yeah, I'm definitely getting Playboy energy. Definitely. I mean, I mentioned that earlier. I also see here that you are handling your stress well. People don't actually know how intensely upset or taxing your new position is, but I am still getting like work-life balance and like enjoying simple pleasures. So like, some of you guys, maybe you like just like packing your own lunch, and like, yeah, again, this is like confirmation again for like hanging out with the party and stuff. Like, yep, because he never pops up to me this intensely. Be careful, because this person is literally going to be quiet as heck and act like nothing is wrong. Like, nothing about what we're doing is weird, none of it. And then just pop up in July, but like, oh, so-and-so did this, so-and-so did that. And it's just like, why are you talking? Like, not July, in August. Maybe for some of you guys, it's August too. But that's going to be your reading pile number 3. If you like this reading, please hit that like button. If it resonated, comment down below. If you like my reading style and you want to see more of my content, hit the subscribe. And then slam that bell icon to be notified for my next reading. And I'll see you next one. Okay. Bye. Bye.